Why are doggy tokens exploding? And where can you get those hot dog coins? Woof, woof. And what exchanges? That's what we're going to be exploring in this video. I'm Joanna Garzilli. This is Crypto Angel Network. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead, hit that bell as well so you get all my notifications. Thank you for liking the videos and most importantly, your comments. I appreciate that so much. I love engaging with you. So let's get into this. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to start off talking about, there's a number of different tokens here. So let's just talk about why. Why are the dog tokens exploding right now? In my opinion, it's because Dogecoin has gone absolutely ballistic. It's a frenzy. The market cap is just going absolutely insane. And I'm not going to look at that right now, but if you're clued into Doge, you just know that it's blowing up and the market cap now is over 40 billion, which I just think is wild because there's an unlimited supply and there isn't a specific project team behind it. For example, a project like Matic or Harmony One or VeChain they have a team, they have a very specific roadmap, and Dogecoin, it hasn't had that focus yet. It is a phenomena. And with that, what is coming now is an explosion of doggy tokens. And the first one that I want to look at with you here is Akita Inu. Akita Inus, they're gorgeous dogs, they're Japanese dogs. And you can just see here alone, where are we at? We're at this, I think part of why they're exploding is it reminds me a little bit of NFTs. It's the idea, I think, of taking a certain token is depending on what type of dog you like, it's an expression, it's an extension of yourself. We can see here, Akita is up 135%. Now, the circulating supply is what? Is this 100? What is this? 100 trillion, 100 quadrillion? I'm not sure here on this, but let's just go and take a look over here. We're just going to go through this a little bit. So the trading volume on Akita Inu that has only been out around a couple of months is, let's see, 354 million, almost 355 million, which is staggering to me. I did not even realize that there was that level of trading. And you can see here, if we just look at the past 24 hours, right, up 135% in the past 7 days. Akita Inu has gone up almost 15,000%, almost 28,000% in 14 days. And in the past 30 days, a staggering 25,000%. Right, so this, and I just want to show you here. So these are the exchanges it says it's on, mostly trading on Uniswap. Now, I did try and get another token on Uniswap last night. I went to go and do it on my Uniswap mobile. I got from the MetaMask wallet, I connected my debit card from my US bank account to the MetaMask wallet. Then you can do Apple Pay. So I put my debit card to the Apple Pay, I put money to the MetaMask wallet. It immediately sucked out. It was an $8, just a transaction fee, and then another $8 on top of that. So right away out of the gate, it let me do a maximum of $250. Of that $250, boom, $16 was gone. Then I tried to put in a bid actually on Husky. So let me just I just want to hop over here. I'm going to jump around a little bit all over the place, but just bear with me because I love Huskies. So I thought, well, why not do Husky token? This would be pretty cool. And you can see the price of the Husky token is up 131%, and it is 0.000000011. I mean, I can't even get my head around that number. So Husky token is 3 days old. And look at this. I mean, look at what it's done in wow. I mean, it went up here, 800%, it looks like. The trading volume was 17 million on Husky token. And the 24-hour period, we've got up 131%. And it's down slightly. It's correct, having a pullback on the hour, but still massively up. We don't have anything in the numbers for 7 days, but you can see here there that 24 hours and just the huge gains there. We don't have a market cap on it yet. And I just want to share what happened here. When you look at all trading pairs, I tried to see, is it on any other exchange? And it's not. Here we've just got, you can trade Husky Ethereum on Uniswap. So that's what I tried to do. I got my MetaMask wallet there. I went to do it off of my mobile phone here. I put the trade in, and I think it was giving me billions of Husky, and it just wouldn't go through. I tried. What would happen is, as well as when I tried to do that transaction, it said that Husky token, first of all, it warned of the trade, which I understand, but it just wouldn't even let me, do it. It wouldn't give me that option. So I could not get Husky token. And I don't know if that's just because it's so new. I tried here off of where you connect, and what you'll do is the Ether scan is here from CoinGecko. I use where you can see here where I'm hovering, where it says to click to copy that MetaMask address. It just didn't work. So I'd be interested to know in the comments, has anyone here bought Husky token? So then let's just go back here a moment to, there's another one, HK, the Shih Tzu, the dog, the Shih Tzu, that I couldn't get either. HKO, I think it, HKO, and it just doesn't come up. So even though, let's say when one goes to, actually, let me just pull up Twitter a sec. Let me just go here and I'll show you. I just want to just go so you can just see how this isn't working right now. And if you go to HKO, here we go. Haichiku token, HKO, right? And this is another, so this is all the frenzy of Japanese dogs. And so this is new as well. And SHIB, I tried to do SHIB as well. And on the, from MetaMask to Uniswap, and it was not recognizing it when I took, it doesn't, Haichiku isn't even there on CoinGecko. And like I said, let me just go back a sec. If we go SHIB here, let's just type in SHIB, Shiba Inu here. When I did this again, from when I tried to take from the MetaMask wallet, it would not do it on Uniswap. And if we just take a look here, you can see Shiba Inu, that's been around longer. It's been around 5 months, but in 30 days, it's gone up almost 5,000%. So this did not work for me on Uniswap. The trades just timed out. It wouldn't complete. And the other thing I noticed, the gas fees are, I love Ethereum and everything with blockchain, but wow, I started to just, I took a loss there. So what I decided to do here's what I decided. I was like, oh my gosh, well, I can't get Husky. And I love Shiba Inus. Obviously, that's the inspiration from Dogecoin. I really like Akitas. They're super smart dogs. And I thought, okay, well, I can't get this. I'm not able to get this on Uniswap now. So I then, if we just go down here, you can see that Shiba, because it's been around a little bit longer, trading volume on Uniswap is over 190 million, around 84,000 on Gateio. And I really, with Uniswap was where it's timing out and the fees. Let me just try and get over here. Come to me. I want to get to my Gateio account. It's not letting me. Come on. Go. Hang on. Bear with me a sec. This is, okay. The joys of technical challenges. Okay, here we are. So here in Gateio, look, you can see it's going to talk about its news that's here. And I really, certain tokens that I've wanted to get lately, I'm really a fan of Gateio. But let's just go to more. And you can see, where have we got? Hang on, let's go to new. No, hang on. Here we go. Gateio. And this is what this is where I'm just noticing that Gateio is doing what I remember when I first dipped my toe into crypto back at the end of 2017, and I got onto Binance, and I love Binance. At the time there was Kraken. I couldn't get onto Kraken. It was a nightmare. Anyway, so I went onto Binance. I had a fantastic experience with that. And then Binance was told that Binance told US citizens back in October 2020, you got 2 weeks to get all of your tokens, everything off of your account and move it to a different exchange. And I was so bummed as well, because I had bought BNB token when it was $2, and obviously now BNB is in the hundreds. So I ended up being forced, I had to sell my BNB token. And I feel that Gateio, in my opinion, of course, you have to do your own due diligence. This is not financial investment advice. It's just what I'm doing. But when I came across Gateio token, and it was because I was looking up another token, I was looking at some other things that I wanted to get into that weren't on Coinbase, that weren't even now on Binance US or other very large exchanges. And I came across Gateio because I was looking up Unimex, and I was looking up about chain games, and I was looking up for Travala as well. And these were some of the tokens that I went into. And so when I saw this and I just looked at the whole setup of Gateio, I thought, oh my gosh, how did I not come across this sooner? Now, what I noticed was in the past 2-3 weeks of being on here, Gateio has exploded. They are adding on. They have tons and tons of launch pads. They have spot trading, they have margin trading. Now you have to look for your state for what you can do. As a US citizen, you cannot margin trade on here. You can't do the leverage trading on here. Actually, as a VIP, you cannot get into some of these absolutely incredible launch pads as a US citizen. I am so bummed, but one can still get into certain tokens like Shiba Inu, like Akita, that I was not able to get on Uniswap. Like I said, it kept timing out. And what I like about Gateio is that I feel safe with it, secure. It verifies everything on my mobile phone. It shows, like it'll show for me. It is super secure. It goes through, it sends me when I log in, it sends me, what does it do? I have to verify with an SMS, with a code with SMS. Then I had to follow it up very quickly with Google Authenticator. And then when I'm actually placing a trade, it makes me do a special fund code where I have a different password unique for wanting to put in an order. So that it is, I feel really good with it. So what I did this morning in the end, when my Shiba Inu trade didn't go through, and I tried the Husky one already, was I just transferred my Ethereum over from my MetaMask wallet. And that happened very quickly. It happened within about 20 seconds. And I think on this end, there were 9 network transactions. So I had a good experience of being able to move that money. And then it ended up costing me, I think it ended up costing $11 to move in fees, in gas fees, to move the $230 something that was left in my MetaMask wallet over here to Gateio. But at least it made it over here. So I'm happy with that. And that was, so that was my solution. So just getting back to here about Shiba Inu and Akita, you can do margin trading and lending. Again, check in what states, the country you're in and what is allowed. And so I was excited about that because I feel I like Gateio a lot. And I'm going to show you some more things in a moment. And this is interesting what you can do here, which I don't know if you can do this in the Uniswap liquidity pools, but it says you can lend Shiba, Akita to earn passive income of 3.65 to 365 APR. Wow, that's quite that's quite a spread that is there. And then if we go over to the markets here, and let's go over to the markets and trading, we're going to come over here. And you will see, this is what I'm looking at doing, is Akita, because look, it's up. Oh my gosh, it's gone up even since it's up almost 1,600%. It's going absolutely crazy. But in Akita here, the trading pair is US dollar. So that is the trading pair for it. And this is just like and this is, like I said, this is professional. This is where you would put your limit order in. So available, what do I have? Oh, I guess my trade went through here on Ethereum. So let me just go into US dollar tether. You have to be able to, I had to trade Ethereum. So if you haven't used Gateio before, these are the steps. You move, this is how I've done it. I've moved Ethereum over, I've moved it over from Coinbase Pro before. I just moved it over from the MetaMask wallet. And then you trade Ethereum to US dollar. So let me just show you Ethereum here. And maybe you can just see what I had done here with this. My orders, what happened here, it went up very briefly. So hang on, I just want to show you my orders. Nope, hang on, bear with me, my trades. Okay, so what did I do here? Yes, so I sold Ethereum and I put a limit sell in there. It was, where were we? It was further, are we on the, what are we on here? Anyway, it was around 2,159. And then I had that limit order in and it popped up. I think it just popped up to 2,191, but somehow I got this order through. And you can see here I sold and I've got my US dollar tether now. So that is where I did that conversion. And I want to go and let's just go over to Shiba. So we've got Shiba here, and that's only up 2.4%. So Shiba right now is not as popular. Like I said, it's been around a little bit longer and it's just not trading in the same way. Whereas, and we don't have Husky on here. You can see it's not on there. But so let's go back to Akita. And Akita's going crazy. Why is it one dog goes wild over the other? Let's just take a look at something else here. That I want to just check one more thing actually around that question. There was something that I saw before. So with Shiba, there's a maximum supply of Shiba coins of 1 quadrillion. 1 quadrillion of Shiba Inu. And so Gateio, 84 million, Uniswap, 190 million volume. And then let's just go back to Akita here, because I think what the difference is, and you may remember this already, is the circulating supply and what is the maximum. That we don't know the total market cap, but if we look here, we're going to see Akita, it's different. There is a limit. Okay, so Akita price, wow, it's up 161%. It has a circulating supply of 0 Akita coin, a maximum supply of 100 trillion. 100 trillion, but not a quadrillion. That's quite a bit less. 100% decentralized community experiment, which claims that half the tokens have been sent to Vitalik Buterin and the other half were locked up to a Uniswap pool and the keys burned. And I'm going to put that the trade in a moment, but let's just pop over here to the Akita Inu is 100%. Here it is. Here's the information on that. You can buy on Uniswap, right? It says here, inspired by Elon Musk and Dogecoin, little brother of Dogecoin. And it says it's just an experiment here. No founders, no team tokens. This group's purpose is to allocate skills within the community to appropriate roles. And I think they meant to say Akita. They wrote, they got a little spelling mistake here. Atika. It's Akita development and collectively agree on decisions for Atika. Atika should be Akita, I thought. I don't know, who knows, spelling mistake or not. And it's meme based. So this is, I think, like this spin-off from NFTs, the memes. Like crypto's memes were born on the internet and have journeyed from the fringes to the mainstream. Yes, my son is just like wild on memes. They're used to drive adoption of cryptocurrency, signal bullishness or bearishness on certain assets or coins, and then trust. So here's the important point here about the trillion they have. They said we locked 50% of the total supply to Uniswap and threw away the keys. The remaining 50% was burned to Vitalik Buterin, who is founder, my understanding right, a co-founder of Ethereum. There is no greatness without a vulnerable point, and as long as VB doesn't rug us, then Akita will grow, survive, and develop. We believe everyone should have an equal chance to own Akita. Right, again, another spelling mistake there. Whoever's running akitatoken.net, I think you want to fix that. But anyway, there's no team. Everyone has to buy on the open market. This means devs have no more right for ownership than anyone else in the world. So we've got the total, a trillion token supply, a tenth of the total supply of Shiba Inu. So that's the big distinction. And maybe that's why it's performing much better. 50% was sent to Vitalik Buterin's wallet. And then we've got 50% of the supply locked in Uniswap pool and threw away the keys. So there that is. But where, things like where there's a lot of scam coins right now, and you just don't know what you're going to go into, what's going to happen. It gives me peace of mind when I see something on Gateio. Does it give me 100% comfort? No. Can you lose everything? Yes. But this is, this is a risk I'm okay with taking. So let's hop back over to here. We're in Akita. I'm in the professional here on this. You see where you can go, there's an area where it says you can just do a regular spot, just put in the market buy, or you can do a limit order. But I'm going to do a limit order here. And let's just see. So I've got my available balance is 229 US dollar tether. And what is happening here with the price? This is so confusing for me. Hang on a sec. Let me just come back into here. Akita. All right, we're in the limit buy. Let's go over to orders, and that way we'll be able to see the order that goes in. So look at this here on the chart. We had a big candle up here, and again, it just shows zeros here. But yeah, it really pumped up, but I think we'd had a bit of volume here, and then things just settled back down. So now I'm just going to get my order in. Let's see, what are we going to do for the limit order price? If it's moving right now, so this is here where we can see the buy, the sell. Look, this is wild. 0.3. What are people selling at? They're selling at 0.01. No. What is this number? How many zeros? Let me take a look at this, because I might just to lock it in here, and it's not pumping too much, but a little bit. 0. Oh, what was that? Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see how this is a little bit tough. Okay, so let's go 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 6, 1. Let's just try 6, 1, 6, 1, 6. We're going to go maximum. Akita gives me, what is that? 1, 2, 3. Does that give me 30 minutes? Hang on. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. This is where it gets really tough for me. Is that like 3 million Akita? Okay, I'm going to buy this. I'm going to go to put in a buy. Confirm order. The order is placed for the Akita. And let's just see what happens here. I can't even see this on here. Boom. That looks like it went through. That looks like it went through there on my limit order. Did it or not? I don't know. Let's see. My orders. I thought it was there. Let's go my trades. See, this is where I'm just figuring out buy. Oh, it's here. So 6, 2, 3. Am I too low here? 6, 1, 60, 62, 25. Am I going to have to adjust this? 6, 1, 8. Can you just see the price is just jumping around all over the place? And I've never traded anything that is this small. So you're just seeing me do this for the first time. 6, 1, 6. I mean, I think this is right. How many zeros again? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 1, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 6. So maybe I'm just like, am I just too low here? Is it going to go? Maybe I went to 6, 2. It's up at 6, 2. 6, 1, 6. You can see how my mind is working here. It's just, we can just see what's going through 60. Maybe can I even adjust that order? Can I change that here? Because normally it gives me an option to go and change this. Let's look at the orders. Limit order. It won't let me, does it not let me do that? I don't think it went. Did it go through yet? 6, 2. I probably need to let me go. So look, let's just go. This is how I'm going to go and check this now, and then we'll come back to it. I'm going to move this over here. Let's come to my, I'm going to come over to my, let's go over, here we go. We're over in my wallet now. Let's go over here and let's take a look. It says the Ethereum isn't here. Do I have a key? It says I got it. It says available back. I guess that order went through. So that was a little bit confusing for me because I wasn't sure if the trade went through, but it did. So you can see now I just have 17, the equivalent of US dollar equivalent of 17 cents Ethereum. And we've got the Akita token here. So what is that? Like, how many is that? I got 37. I'm the proud owner of 30, just over 37 million Akita. Which is a US dollar estimate of $223. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this token. And but let's just go back a moment. So at least we know this trade went through. And if I were to go and trade it, I can click on here. And then boom, I'm straight back in Akita. And I love this whole layout of Gateio. There's a couple of other features I just want to show you in a second. Wow, this went crazy. So you can see from here, that's on the hourly. Let's just go out to the 15-minute here. Look at this. Look where it spiked. I'm glad I didn't buy up there. That was, what time was that? That was yesterday. Well, there was a whopping green candle there. But it was, you know, the wick is so thin there. So it just looks like there was, you know, that level of just pumping to that next level. It wasn't there. But I mean, it really, there was, I mean, look at the volume back here. We can see on the 19th at 7 p.m. there was some pretty hefty volume. I mean, these candles, it just went absolutely crazy. So this is because it just came onto Gateio. So if you are concerned about using Uniswap or you're having challenges with it, and I know some other friends of us here in the Crypto Angel Network community have seen that where you've had transactions time out from Uniswap, that is why, I mean, it just went ballistic. Now, sometimes when a listing goes, for example, on Coinbase Pro, we've seen where it will come on extraordinarily high, and it immediately retraces at least 50%, and then it goes sideways before a pump again. And I've noticed this happen on the last several Coinbase listings. If you go and look, and I'm not going to go over to Coinbase right now. We're just going to stick here on Gateio. But I want you to just look at the distinction here of Akita came on. It pumped. That was a huge green dildo. And then it had a second massive pump. And again, like I said, on the wick, you can just see that the volume, there wasn't that certainty to go to the next level, and then it retraced, but it didn't have a heavy pullback. Look, we could have, if this had been on Coinbase, a main exchange listing, it probably, see where I have the cross here, it would have come back down to probably around here or so, but it didn't. It kept pumping, and then it went on this other massive green candle, but with that very thin wick. And then we've gone through some retracement, but this is just healthy pullback. And again, we're pumping again. So I feel pretty good that of where I've got it in here on this. And this is only, we're just about, we're not even 2 days in to Akita here. So let's just take a look a moment at Shiba. Let's just take a look at Shiba again, and we'll go over to the US dollar tether, because Shiba just came on right around the same time. If we go, let's go to the 1 hourly a sec. It's a little bit more, it's a good steady rise. Wow. So this was a different experience when Akita came on. This is sort of like the type of thing that happens, what I was saying, that when something's listed on Coinbase, a little bit of green, and then there was, I guess, people just bought set orders to buy very high because they were super excited that Shiba was coming onto Gateio and not just on Uniswap. And then, boom, look at that. I mean, that is a whopping red candle there. People just sold really, really, really fast. That could also be because people who originally had Shiba on Uniswap may have moved their Shiba tokens. They could have perhaps moved that over to this address on Gateio and sold, sort of like what happened when ADA Cardano was already available on Binance. People moved over. They had in their wallet and Coinbase Pro for that launch, and then they very quickly sold it off. But you can see here, though, that Shiba Inu is building some momentum. It is trending upward. So now, this looks like it's a good time to get in. Oh, I didn't see the rest of the chart there. It is going to, it's just consolidating. It's just consolidating here. But I just like the look of the Akita chart much, much more. And I think the biggest distinction that we talked about is because there's a quadrillion Shiba. It's been out longer. Akita has only been out for, if we just go back to, it's only been out for 2 months, and they burned a whole load of it. So there you go. There are the two tokens that are newly listed here. DOGE tokens. I never thought I'd be getting it, but to me, it's a couple of $100. It's worth doing. And so look, here you can see we're in professional. Here's for standard trading if you're not ready to do professional and you want to do something. And it has all the different, so many different tokens here. Look at this, Akita up almost 1,500%. I need to add that actually to my favorites. So boom, I put a little star there. It's in my favorites. And this is if you're just going to do a spot buy. See, this doesn't give you the option for limit order. It's nice and simple here. I love that you can see the trading view charts here. Now look, you've got the margin trading where you can go up to 10x contracts, 100x ETFs, 3x you can long and short, but not if you're a US citizen. Don't do it. If you go over and you look, like for example, if you look where to sign up for Gateio, and I am going to put, you will see a link in my bio. That's my referral link. If you end up getting it, you end up getting, I guess it's $90 worth of points. I also get a referral fee as well. It's a win-win for both of us. Go and use my code. Can you see it here? gate.io/signup/3614581. So that's my referral link. You can see, or you can just put the referral ID in there as well. And then it's just like win-win for both of us. But you'll see here, it says citizens and residents of Washington State and New York states, you can't even use the exchange. So unfortunately, if you're from there, and then, for the rest of us in the US who are allowed to use Gateio, you cannot margin limit. You cannot margin leverage trade. Don't try and do it just because, IRS is tracking everything. You just don't want to get yourself in trouble with that. And then you can just see the other countries here that aren't supported, Cuba, Iran, North Korea, et cetera, et cetera. And I just want to show you here as well. If we go to the wallet, I use cointracker.io. There's a link for that in my bio too. And you can see here that Gateio, thankfully, that wallet does show up here and one gets to sync that. So I just did that buy. I have to then go and sync my wallet, and it'll go through. It shows like where I have my Binance, my Coinbase, and then my Gateio. And then what will happen is that when I go over to my portfolio, it won't be there yet. It won't show the Akita yet. But what would happen is it's just not in there yet. It's not in there, but the Akita will end up showing in there. But one of the main reasons I wanted to buy Travala, it's down right now, but I think Travala is going to do really, really well. And I wanted to buy Venus. Again, it's upside down right now. So I think those are good times to buy. But those are available. These are tokens that you can't get on Binance US, you can't get on Coinbase Pro, and this was why I got an account on Gateio. And because it is so secure, and you have to do pretty intense KYC to be able to use it. The other thing that I really like as well is that I bought a ton of Gateio. That was the other point I was going to make. Let me just go. I want to show you this on my here on my I have here, let me just, where is it? Where's my gate? Look, so I have almost 1,500 Gateio, because, and again, do your own due diligence, but what I think is going to happen is that Gateio, it reminds me of Binance in 2017. And I think right now, where I initially bought Gateio at $2.40 something, I bought some more at $3 something. And so that if you ever want to, oh, sorry, let me go back, as I saw a text message coming. I got distracted. So Gateio right now is around $3 something. And I just anticipate that it's going to do something similar to BNB, and BNB is now around $600. So this is why I bought 1,500 Gateio, because I just see it echoes. It has all those similarities of Binance, and I just feel it's really innovative. So I got myself a whole load of tokens in that, and I guess I'm this VIP whatever 3-level tier, but unfortunately I cannot get in on these launch pads. I wish I could get in on these launch pads. You can see here, look, I mean, it's like you can win all these different things. There's all these different trading competitions. You can hodl and earn. I'm waiting for the next one for Gateio. They did one recently where you can, oh, there it is, hodl and earn. But you have to have, so you can get 7.5%, but you have to have it in your wallet for at least 14 days. So I'm just not 14 days in there yet. I'm going to look to do that. So they have all these different things. And then they have, like, you verify your account. So you get test dollars. So you can just practice. If you haven't traded before, you get $1,000. I claim my deposit here for doing my first deposit of Ethereum on the account. So that went well. And then if we just go back over here to the Gateio overall, you can see, like, here's a startup, for example. Horde is a new project. I mean, they just have so many. DHV exclusive launch, Safe Mars. So, like, let's just take a look at Safe Mars. It will list Safe Mars, and you can see the trading starts here. This is just basically they're taking that token on, but I wanted to look here. You can see all the launches, like initial launch of Fly, you can win shares in this, you can get airdrops from this, and they have so many things that are happening there, right? I mean, it's just so much activity, which I think is similar to Binance, which I can't participate in. So that's why I got really excited. The other thing that I love about this is that it has all the research tool as well for the guide to be able to, for earning, for their different announcements. And then the other thing that they have here is, where is it? I wanted to show you. Oh, come here, Cryptopedia, explore blockchain industry insights. So if I were to type in, I don't know, Safe Mars, is that going to come? Let's see, I haven't used this before yet. Not on that one. Cryptopedia. Oh, what was that? Swing trading. I guess, like, maybe that's like, oh, I see. And it just talks about how to do things. Or arbitrage. Here's another term, and it starts to sort of give you information. So it's a good resource tool there. So, I shared obviously quite a bit of information here. You can just go and take a look at everything on Gateio. You can just see here, I love how it has all the different markets here. I love how it just shows that the way the market's moving, you can see you can star things to be able to put under your favorites. So here, like I have favorites, I have Gate token, I have Akita, I have Unimex. I have to add some other ones to that, like I need to add Travala. And then you can look at newly listed. So Shiba Inu is newly listed. Wow, the volume is almost 92 million. Akita has less volume here, but so you can see the charts. Safe Mars, that's newly listed on here. You can see Fly token. I haven't looked at that yet. I mean, there's so many things that are coming on. Dent, that I think is already quite popular. It's retracing right now. Pet token, Battle Pet. I mean, there's just, that's what I love with Gateio. There's a lot of tokens that if you don't want to use Uniswap and pay the really high fees, or if you are a little bit, it's outside of your comfort zone from a technical standpoint to use Pancake Swap or Bakery Swap, which both of those tokens are actually available on here as well. Gateio is a great option. And then you can see the top gainers, Akita, which is what we just bought. And, it'll be interesting to see when it retraces, how much it retraces. And then you can see here, this is a leaderboard, I guess. It's showing my earnings here. My ROI, I'm upside down in the past 7 days from some of the things that I bought, but I'm sure that that is going to go up, and it shows my earnings rank. And so I haven't seen that yet. The person who's number one here, wow, they're doing really well. So let's see, we'll see how I do in the future on that. And there we go. This is it. This is Gateio. So like I said, go use my referral ID if you decide to get a Gateio account, 3614581, and the link is in my bio too. And thank you for joining me on this exploration of dog tokens, going through my limit buy on Gateio. And if you have any questions or you want to share your experience or thoughts on the doggy tokens, whether you're getting them, whether you just think it's crazy or not, whether you are whether you're going to use Gateio or any questions around that, please do let me know in the comments. Let's chat about that. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I'm Joanna Garzilli, and thank you for subscribing to Crypto Angel Network. And I'm sending you lots and lots of love.